on traffic, keep it Kyrie when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking. Yeah.
Eyes on Podium, man. Eyes on Podium. We finally got our intro record. Shout out to
Finally.
KCUE.
Finally, man. Please,
Appreciate
Finally.
the case.
if y'all feeling the song, leave it in the comments. If y'all feeling the song, leave it in the comments. Please.
I'm about to introduce myself. Y'all see it there. HB the Realtor. We got name tags now.
Name
we up.
tags.
Name
Woo.
tags. Swing it to
Coming
my
up
man,
on the
Coach K. Introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, y'all? Coach K, Coach Chris. Again, we always appreciate having you guys tuned into the Eyes on Podium podcast. Now I'm gonna swing it to my brother Showtime Tone.
Showtime. Guys, listen, welcome back. Episode 8, Eyes on Podium podcast. Thank you for joining us again. Another show. We got a lot in tune for you guys. Pass it to my man, Henny.
Yo. Welcome, everybody. This is our Kobe episode 8. RIP Kobe. All right. We're gonna have a good show today. But please first. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Share everything. Show everybody. We on Twitter. We on TikTok. We on YouTube. We on Instagram. We doing big things here. Now,
Big things.
let's get into the show. Come on.
Get into the show, man. Coming at him fast. Life is coming at you real fast.
Hot topic this week. Hot topic this week.
Kevin Durant versus Joe Tsai. Henny, how you feeling, man? What you think about this, bro?
Man, listen. He's trying to control everything. He's moving. He's telling people can't be here. He wants to if he's not staying here, he wants to go somewhere else. He's doing it LeBron-esque, almost LeBron-esque, but LeBron would have got it. It would have been done. It would have been a done deal. You wouldn't have heard about it until it was the next season. But that's neither here nor there. I think that Joe has a big decision. It's either you keep Nash, first time coach, first time doing it, having 3 stars, only had a first round exit. That's as far as he went. Or you keep the 2-time champion, 2-time MVP, scoring champion, KD. I wonder who he chooses.
I wonder.
Tough decision. Tough decision there.
That's a tough decision.
That is a tough decision.
He's on the owners, showing support through Twitter.
Yeah, I seen the tweet.
You seen the tweet, Coach?
Yeah, man. This is tough, man. I was appalled. I was baffled at the fact that he still wanted out of there. I felt like after last season, he kind of made it seem like, he was okay with Nash being the coach, and, they were just going to have to, make some improvements to the roster and he would have been fine. And even after all of this, with Kyrie staying, I thought it would have been a little bit of motivation, for him to just run it back. But him reiterating that he wants this trade again, it's just like, wow, I am shocked. And
not necessarily the trade. It's not necessarily the trade. It's making upper management choose between coach.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. They got to me, that's an easy decision again. Kevin Durant. I'm keeping Kevin Durant at all costs. He's staying right here with me.
Right. I think
you got Kevin Durant, you got a chance to win the championship.
That's true, but it's gonna be tough during these CBA talks, right, Tone? These CBA talks. I mean, you got 4 years left on your deal.
That's true. Think about this, right? Imagine trying to tell a billionaire what to do with their business. That just don't make sense. He's being reminded he's just an employee on the team. You don't call the shots. You're not the guy who's gonna make me change my entire staff because you don't want to be here.
Right.
He's just an employee. I'm gonna get the best I can get for the employee while I have him. If he decides not to play, he don't get paid. Very simple. Very simple for me.
That is true, but this is the difference. This is like Elon Musk telling Elon Musk, "Hey, you can't sell Tesla no more. You can't get rid of KD. He fills the seats, man.
Yeah,
he fills the seat. This is his moneymaker. This This brings tickets. This brings the money. So, it's not an easy decision as people think it is. But you try your best to keep KD. You try your best because he brings you money and he brings you the best opportunity to win a ring.
KD definitely brings you the best opportunity to win a ring. I mean, he's a
For
top,
sure.
like I said, top 15 players. You're not winning
All
a ring
time.
without. When I win all time, you're not winning a ring without
Yeah.
one. So
Right.
I definitely feel like you need KD. But they talking about KD wanting to possibly go to the 76ers. Like what would that look like? Maxi, Picks, Tobias.
It depends because I've seen reports that the Nets had the audacity to ask for a young player and Joel Embiid.
That's
What?
Yeah.
they should get
The
fined for
audacity.
that.
The audacity. How you even let that come out your mouth? Yeah, you could just send me a young player and I don't know, Joel Embiid. That's crazy.
Why?
That's
Why is
crazy.
that
That's how it
crazy?
went. That's how that
Why is that
conversation went.
crazy?
Why is that
You're
crazy?
trading a star for a star.
That's what Brooklyn
Yeah.
want to do.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not crazy to ask for it, but in
You think that they was going to
Philly's
say
defense,
yeah?
in Philly's defense, you would be trying to pair KD with Joel Embiid. You ain't getting rid of Joel
Right.
Embiid. So it
Right.
was just like the audacity for the Nets to ask for that. They already
Exactly.
know they're not getting rid of
Yeah.
Joel Embiid. You know
Nah,
that.
It's like I know
bro.
you're going to say no, but
I'm gonna still ask. I'm
yeah.
gonna try my luck.
Y'all imagine James
Right.
Harden, and KD back together. You see how that worked out last time.
Ridiculous.
Right. I'm good.
Ridiculous.
I mean, they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna trade. It's not like they're gonna trade James. They're not putting James in that. Yeah, they're not putting
Right.
James in that
I don't even know
deal.
if they can. Can they even do that?
I don't know. It
Get
depends on
traded back
Yeah.
like that. I would have seen.
That would be crazy.
I would have seen why not.
It's never been done before. It's
I wouldn't see. I don't see why not. I don't see.
Harden will be going to the nearest strip.
Ease his mind. Ease his mind, man. I'm back. They gonna say, "Welcome back, welcome back, welcome."
Right.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right, man. Let's move on, man. Top remaining free agents, man. There's a few of them. It's a good number of them. Colin Sexton, is he? Yeah, restricted free agent.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I can't believe he hasn't been signed yet. It's really because of that knee injury.
Right.
But what do y'all see? What do y'all think Cleveland gonna do with him? Y'all think they just gonna wait until he get a deal and then match it and then trade him later? He's the asset.
Honestly, I think Cleveland's just waiting to see what LeBron does first. I know it's crazy, but they're just waiting to see what LeBron does, just to play in the field before they give up all that money and give it to Colin. Because once they give it to Colin, they're locked in. They can't even trade for even possibly KD. So KD's really the domino that's holding back all these free agents because he's on the block. So I think once KD clears up, then everybody will start falling into place. And Colin Sexton will probably be the first player to go, in my opinion.
Colin's a beast.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I love
for
Colin.
sure.
Young bull.
But it's also Cleveland's choice if they're gonna want to match whatever he goes out there and tries to get. Because I feel like Colin is gonna be okay. He had a meniscus injury. You know, it's not as severe as the ACL, so he should be still coming back as himself. I saw some videos of him playing the other day. He still look okay.
25. That's so crazy.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I think he's still going to be explosive. I still think he's going to be able to play at the high level. But it is interesting. Yeah, KD is going to be the domino. Like everybody's going to try to take their shot at KD first before they try to make some of these power moves because KD is the power move. So you already know what the teams are going to jump in that race.
One name stands out to you in his top free agents. You on mute, my brother.
You on mute. Test.
Test. Guys, this guy always got those guy always
Technical
got
issues.
technical issues, yo. Every time.
I guess as I'm Frozen Part 2. Frozen 2 coming at y'all live. But I think I speak for Showtime. I think he would say maybe Carmelo Anthony. He did show a lot of strides playing with the Lakers. I think he got 2 more years in him. He's another interesting name on the list.
I got Melo on it. I got Melo on the Knicks if they trade Julius.
Yeah, he could back up Obi.
Back Obi up.
Yep. You can back up Obi. Show him some of the moves. You know what I mean? Be a great role player back in the stomping time. Man, as soon as he subs in, the crowd is going to go crazy, and I would love to see that. I think Dennis Schroeder is pretty good too. Dennis Schroeder, Schroeder, right? Am I saying that right?
Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah. He's a stud. He's a stud. He's very crafty.
I feel like DeMarcus.
I was about to say, DeMarcus Cousins for sure.
It's so many good.
I low key feel like he's still a starting center in the NBA.
He is.
DeMarcus?
Yes, he is. He just needed some time to get back in shape. Yeah, and he was dealing with 2 gruesome injuries too. Back
to back.
And he had moments this year where he showed that he still could be that dude. Like,
sorry, go ahead.
No, you could go ahead.
I was gonna ask what y'all think about Dwight Howard. Allegedly, he wants to be where he could start.
Nah, Dwight Howard's not a starting anymore. He needs to pack that up. Right. It's over for that, boy.
Over for that.
Dwight Howard does not score or play defense anywhere close to how he used to. He might block shots here and there, and he doesn't rebound how he used to either. Like, if Dwight could still be out there and give you 10 to 11 to 12 rebounds a night, he could be a starting center.
I don't know what happened. He just looks so stiff now.
So
like frolic, like Jesus.
He always looked like that though.
Did he? Or I feel like he
looked like he shrunk to me.
For real, you think so?
Yeah.
He got
I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
He was just super athletic. I mean, it's really now that's someone who didn't have a lot of skill, right? That's someone who doesn't have a lot of skill, who's just athletic. Giannis is a totally different ball game. All right, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Chris and Henny always be saying that Giannis don't have, like, he's not a skillful player, and he's just athletic and faster than everybody. That's why he's so good. He's more athletic and faster
and strong
and stronger, right? So that none of that is skills. So the way he scores all these quadruple doubles and back-to-back MVPs, the defensive player of the year, same year, you know what I mean? Did he get the championship that year too? That was the year before.
I think he did.
He did, right? He won championship, defense player of the year. But whatever. But we're not there yet. We're not yet. We're not talking about that right now. I don't know, bro.
I'm not even allowed to respond.
We'll
have that debate.
We'll have that debate real soon. All right, moving on. 2 early MVP predictions. Start with Tone, since his mic should be back on now.
I'm back. I'm live.
Live, baby. You live and direct.
Frozen 2 coming soon.
Back. Back in the game. Well, my MVP prediction for this upcoming season is going to be LeBron James. I think
I like that.
The elder statesman is going to win it. Last year, he's coming off a 30 points per
December.
game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I think as long as he can get his team in a winning situation, they'll be in a good spot. I think the league owes LeBron one more MVP before he decides to close the curtain. LeBron. So we'll see what we got.
That's a good pick. I like that pick.
I don't. That's a
Interesting.
terrible pick. So you think so?
It's-
If you listen, hold on. If he's MVP, right?
Mhm.
If he's MVP, um, if he's MVP, where do you feel like his team is gonna end up?
His team has to be top 5 in the West.
They got to be top 5.
Gotta be top 5 in the West.
Top 5 to.
I disagree. I think it got to be top 2, 1 or 2.
What do you think?
Like
What do you
that would
think,
just
Coach?
that at 38, that would just like really like push him to okay. They got to give it to him because if they're
Yeah,
top 1 or 2,
Who was
he's doing it's because of him.
yeah, I agree. LeBron. They
quick
would
question?
have.
Who won the Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was saying I agree. I think for LeBron to get it at this stage in his career, I feel like he would have to be 1 or 2 to show that at this age I can still be at the top of my conference.
He would have to be
And-
number 1.
And it's funny, he might be the
Right.
first person to get it with team success and not individual success.
Right. If he could get the Lakers to 1 or 2, I think.
Yeah, because he's going to give you the stats. He's going to give you the stats.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
but
give you
that's
the numbers.
just
They gonna
Huh?
beat it.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
stats
definitely
are
give you the numbers.
yeah. It's just does it translate to winning,
winning.
quote unquote? Tone.
Right. All right, man. That's he got LeBron. I hate his pick. I'm gonna go with my pick. My pick is the GOAT right now, the GOAT of the era, Steph Curry. I think he gonna come out with a vengeance. Like, remember that year when they won the championship? 16,
And
17?
he got the first unanimous MVP.
And then he came back and got it again, right? And then won 73 wins. Had 73 wins.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back on that kind of energy. That's what I feel like he gonna do.
Wow.
I feel like he's gonna come back on that energy. I feel like he's
They won
going
73 games. That's cool.
Yeah, they did. They did lose in the finals, but to LeBron, yes, I know that's what you want everybody to remember. But we're talking about regular season. And
Leave it down in the comments.
no, don't. But I got Steph, man. Am I crazy? I think the Warriors is probably gonna be the best team in the West.
And yeah, go ahead, Chris.
I understand why I understand your pick. I like your pick. Your pick is not bad at all. I do feel like Steph is gonna come back with that energy next year. Off the win, he's gonna be on a high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he already plays so freely. So it's like a Stephen Curry coming out with nothing to prove, I think it's scarier than anything. Like he got nothing to prove. He's basically done it all now.
Yep.
And he's just gonna be out there chucking up half court shots, closing his eyes, and it's gonna go.
in my opinion, I think he's the exact opposite of LeBron. His team has to play abysmal, and he has to just really carry the team because he doesn't carry the team. Yes, he scores the most, but Draymond really carries that team. But if Curry can get those attributes as rugged as Draymond is, and just his team plays so bad, but Curry is putting it all on his back. He's hitting buzzer beaters, and they're still in. I even give him top 1 to 4. I think he's capable of getting another
no one's winning
unanimous
MVP. Unless you Jokic.
No,
Outside of the top, no one's winning an MVP unless you're Jokic. And Russell
I'm
Westbrook
trying to figure
averaging
out-
a triple double outside of the top 3. Like you got to be at least top 3, right?
That's why
I don't like when we
I'll open
say-
it because of Russ and Joker because they changed whatever MVP means.
Yeah, like
Whatever
what's the
MVP
criteria
means.
for that?
What's the criteria? Like
for that at this point?
somebody's going to win it.
Yeah.
Making the playing. It's going to happen
Nah.
because
They try to
That's
give
what
it
I was
MVP.
saying. Like I don't like that we say that the only way you could win it is if you top 2.
But
That
it's
doesn't make
true.
sense anymore.
It's true.
That doesn't it's like if you have the same idea that in order to be a point guard you got to average 10 assists. You got to be a pass first player.
right.
Like
right.
that's we got to throw out that old stuff and just know what it is. Joker
Well,
won
it
MVP this
changes
year.
every
He was
year.
sixth. He deserved it.
It
Yeah,
changes
No,
every
he
year.
didn't.
for sure.
No, he didn't.
He
That's
did
a
not
different
deserve
conversation.
it. He did not. I think Devin Booker deserved it. He's the best player on the best team. In my opinion, he's the best player on the best team. He deserved it way more than Joker did.
They didn't have
Joker
no
did.
storylines.
Joker did all. Joker did. Yeah, they didn't. Joker did all of that just to be a 6 seed.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's no like that criteria of being on the best team doesn't matter anymore.
The media does that too. The
Yeah,
media
so,
pushes
yeah.
the narrative.
That's why
So it's like, what is it? Which
it
one is
shouldn't
it?
matter,
Who
but it
knows?
does matter. It shouldn't matter, but it does matter in reality. In reality, is usually the best player on the best team.
It used to matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
Because Giannis been winning the last couple of seasons, and he
deserves it a bunch of times. LeBron deserved it a bunch of times.
but he was
James
always
Harden
top
deserved it a bunch of
102
times.
Yeah, right. Giannis was at the top of the pack.
every time they were winning.
They just change the narrative all the time.
Speaking of Giannis,
Giannis,
that's my early MVP prediction for next year. I feel like they're gonna come out very hungry. I feel like the Bucks. I don't know if it was the last 2 years. They started out the last 2 seasons pretty slow, and then they usually pick it up. But I feel like this year they're gonna come out a little hungry. You got Chris Middleton coming back off an injury. They should have been in the NBA Finals if Chris Middleton wasn't injured.
I think they beat the Wolves.
It would have been a whole different story. So I feel like the Bucks are definitely going to come back as a team with more camaraderie, better chemistry. Giannis is going to give you his 30 and 12, and if they're at the top of the pack, I think Giannis gets the MVP again next year for sure.
Yeah.
That's what? How many MVPs would that be?
That'd be 3.
3?
Bro, 3 MVPs, 1 final MVP, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. Pretty sure he got numerous All NBAs and all.
Have you been watching all these tapes of Giannis doing basic things, and he's only doing it because he's stronger and faster than everybody?
On it because he's actually better than everybody. More skillful. It's sort of like the person that you're gonna talk about as far as in he may not have the speed, he has the skill, right? So
that's skill.
But Giannis, like a lot of other people, they're fast, they're big, they're strong, but they don't have the nimble touch around the rim. They don't have the IQ, right, to get his players involved. They don't have those things. It's different, right? They can't play like a superstar on the defensive end and then play like a superstar on the offensive end. It's
all
levels.
NBA players could put the ball in the basket.
Not
That's
about
why
that.
they're there.
But it's
That's
not
why
about
they're
that.
there.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
I agree with you. With you. Then it comes down to situations where they have more touches than certain players. There's some players out there that if they get the same amount of touches as Giannis and offenses that are around them, they would be superstars too.
Yeah, like who?
I can't name it off the top of my head.
All right, so let's go.
Show me up in my own
Bam
show.
Adebayo.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Bam, stop
Maybe.
it. You're gonna be you on an island by yourself.
It's all about confidence.
It's all about
It's
confidence.
possible.
No.
He has the same thing as Giannis, just less touches. He does the same thing.
You remember what James Harden said?
Yeah.
If he was that size, he would be able to do all of that stuff too.
Would Giannis be a threat? Would Giannis be a threat if he was 6'1"?
He'll be a different kind of player. Would Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
No,
be a
I'm
threat?
saying, all right, I
Would
understand
Shaq
that.
be a threat if he was
I understand that, but I'm
230
saying-
pounds instead
I'm
of
saying
320, 7'1"?
Take Giannis and just make him smaller. Would he still be a threat? That's all I'm saying. I understand if he grew up that way, yes, he'll be a different player. But if Giannis shrunk, would he still
Terrible.
be
It's a terrible argument, right? It's a terrible argument because
You're not answering the question.
I'm telling you why it's a terrible argument, right? It's a
Is
terrible
it yes or
argument.
no?
Let me answer. Let me answer. Let me go. Let me say what I'm gonna say. It's a terrible argument because I gave you Shaq. If you shrink Shaq, is Shaq the most dominant player ever to play the game of basketball? No. If you shrink, hold on. If you shrink Wilt Chamberlain from 7'2", 7'1" to 6'1", does he get 100 points? No. So we're playing this if that. Let's deal with what's actually here. What's
And I'm
reality?
saying,
Reality. Hold on.
if you make James Harden 6'11",
listen, this is not 2K. This is not 2K. There's no if you make anybody.
I
It's
didn't
what
get an
they
answer.
are. It's what they are.
I didn't get an answer.
I'm not answering that. That's nuts. If Curry, if Michael Jordan could shoot,
but you won't answer for me.
Hold on. If Michael Jordan could shoot, if Michael Jordan could
7'2".
shoot like Steph Curry, then he'll be what? What are we talking about here?
Shaq was 7'2". If he was 7'3",
that's a little
he would be the
different.
same
You just
player.
you just gave him a skill.
Guys, all right. If Michael Jordan was 7'1", what are we talking about here?
We asked you to answer
not.
the question and you don't want to answer it.
Size
Because
and
it
skills are
doesn't
different.
make sense.
Shaq, I answered. I asked you about
Doesn't
Giannis.
make sense.
You can't answer because you know what's going to happen.
Doesn't
if you
make
make
sense.
James Harden 6'11",
everything revolves around your archetype, right? So if he's a certain kind of size, take RJ Barrett for example, right? He's bigger, even though he's smaller, or Donovan Mitchell. He's a small guard, but he plays a certain kind of way as if he's bigger, like he's taller, but he's not, right? He's a smaller guard, but he has a lot of weight on him. It's different. It depends on your archetype.
Giannis better or
I'm not
worse?
gonna say if Donovan Mitchell was 6'8", then he would be.
You can make Joker smaller. You can make Joker smaller, and he'll be still as good because he has skill.
No, we don't know that.
Okay.
Don't know that. But what we do know is that your next person is your MVP. Your MVP is what's this guy name? Luka Magic.
Luka Magic, man. He's
Lebron Jr.
He's definitely in the running. First of all, he's not from America. That's how you win MVPs nowadays, is not being born in America. Then his team got way better. They got a center that can do the pick and roll very nicely, can shoot outside. He's going to feed him. That's going to get him his 5 assists, and he's going to get another 5 from anywhere right there. Boom, count that bucket. He's a triple double, moving 1 mile per hour, and he's definitely in the run. I think he's going to get MVP easily. It's not even going to be close to what he's about to do this next.
Where do you feel like Mavs is going to finish?
I think they finish. I can see them finish in 3. I can see them finish in 3. Yeah,
3.
Yeah,
I see that too. I can low key.
Yeah. You did with Luka and the added center. You don't think they're better than the Grizzlies?
I don't know
about the Mavs.
Yeah, you see, it's not wild. It's not a wild thing to say. I think it's possible. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, but I'm not going to be surprised if they do.
I'm going to be highly surprised if they do. Highly surprised.
Yeah,
I think you
got Golden State. You got the Clippers coming back. You have Zion coming back.
Luka's kryptonite.
You got Phoenix. Who else? They're not playing the Mavs all year.
I understand.
They played them 4 times.
And something that we mentioned.
Go ahead, Tony.
Something we mentioned before is that you got to be available. Luka has a history of not being available. He hasn't played a full season his entire career. So, sounds good, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's also been working out. He's also been working out.
I think the Mavs is gonna miss. The Mavs are gonna miss Jalen Brunson because he's a secondary playmaker. And
right. They got Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie was the third guy, and he can do what Jalen Brunson does.
Yeah, he can for sure.
Right on cue.
He missed the shot. He missed the shot though.
I do think Christian Wood pickup was smooth.
I like
the JaVale McGee pickup was smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a value add.
Yeah, I can see. Their
team got better, and Luka is going to get better. He's working out. He's lost weight.
Luca is definitely gonna get better.
Tim Hardaway.
Me?
Yeah, and they play defense.
They play defense.
Yeah.
They play defense. I just don't see three. I don't know. Top 5 yet. But three, I don't know. I feel like it's a little stretch, but
We'll see.
you know,
Mark
anything
it
can
down.
happen.
Anything can happen. Mark it down.
Oh, I'm gonna mark it down already.
I've rarely been wrong in my predictions.
Always wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Yes, you are, boy.
Okay.
All right, man. I got a question. I got a question for the squad. I got a question for the bros. Which team is falling off? What playoff team from last season?
Let's just get it out the way. I picked the Jazz. We all know why. Okay, we're gonna go to everybody else. I mean, if you're here, if you watch the show from here, you like sports, you know why the Jazz. So let's just get to the other guys. Let's go ahead.
Who you got, Chris?
For me, this was a little hard decision. I have Chicago, and I feel like my decision is contingent on Lonzo's health, because I feel like he struggled with his health, with his knees, and I feel like if he's not healthy, they don't have that floor general to run their team, and it showed last year. They struggled down the stretch for Lonzo.
What, playing the Bucks? Oh my God!
Yeah,
it was embarrassing, man.
So I just feel like if he's not healthy all year, which I don't expect, I would like him to be, because I feel like they played really well with him, but I don't think he's going to be healthy all year, and I feel like the Bulls are just going to struggle to figure out who they are, and it showed in the playoffs, especially when they played the Bucks. It was like DeMar came out and had 41, and then DeMar came out and had 11. Like, that just still makes no sense to me.
Right.
Like, I just don't understand that. So, yeah, I got the Bulls.
That was Showtime Tone team last season.
It was.
They out of here. They gonna be in the playoff.
They played good last year. I expect them to continue to build on that momentum. But the team that I think is going to fall off the cliff is going to be the Boston Celtics.
Wow.
NBA final appearance the year before, but I think their hearts got taken by Draymond and the Golden State Warriors. They're in a different spot now because everyone is going to be gunning for them. So when you got Brooklyn coming back, when you got Miami coming back, when you got the Bucks coming back, you got the Knicks with acquisitions, so they're trying to be better.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of people who's gonna wake up to play these Boston games. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to hit that switch in January, December, and go on crazy win streaks and get that momentum again. So we'll see. You got Jaylen Brown and trade rumors.
Yeah, I said it last episode. Jaylen Brown being trade rumors. If he stays, the question is going to be, whose team is it? Because there's no way Jaylen Brown is going to be in trade rumors and being passive. He's gonna look Tatum off. He's gonna look Marcus Smart off.
Why look him off? Why look him off when you got to the finals?
To prove something that I deserve to stay here. Yeah, he was looking him off during the season now. So now imagine, now he has a reason to. He's definitely going to do it even more.
That's if he's there. That's if he's there.
Yeah, they might have to have a meeting with him to see where his mind is at. But he's a cerebral thinker. He's a very smart dude.
I see KD want to play Marcus Smart, man. So I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Jaylen Brown might have to pack his bags.
That's tough.
Very interesting. What do you think? You don't think that?
I feel like Boston hit a Cinderella streak.
Yeah, they did
in January. So I feel like they gon' come down to earth. I do feel like they're gonna come down to earth. I feel like the league is probably gonna figure them out a little bit. They're not gonna play every game like they did before. Like it's gonna be a little different. But I did have them. I do have them probably slipping out a little bit. They probably end up being 6, 7. Nah, they're not gonna be that low.
Crazy.
That's disrespectful, actually.
I feel
Okay.
like they
Having them miss the playoffs is crazy.
They're not
their
gonna miss the
defense,
playoffs. But
They're
they're
not
not.
gonna miss the playoffs.
You got to
their
remember
defense is so
before they
good.
went on that run, they were like 11th.
Yeah.
They went on a
Yeah, but
crazy run.
they only
Yeah,
played like 30 games,
defense,
40
bro.
games.
I'm
They had a
telling
whole
you,
nother half of the season to play.
Tatum led the league in plus minus.
their defense is gonna take them far, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was just saying that. I just think that Boston's defense is legit, and I think it's gonna take them, pretty far again. I think they're gonna have another. I don't know about finals, but I think they're gonna have another really good year.
Yeah.
I mean, Boston's been in the
I think
playoffs. They've been in the Eastern Conference Finals the last like 4 times out of the last 6 years.
Yeah, I just think they go as far as their defense, and I feel like their defense is again going to be one of the best in the NBA. I feel like they figure out how to play with each other. I
Right.
feel like their length
Mhm.
is it's hard to score against that,
Right.
especially when you got your best player locking in on defense as well. Jason
Right.
Tatum, I feel like it starts from there. So I think Boston is still going to be around next year and at the top of the East.
Yeah, it's tricky with them, man. Because I still am gonna stand on it that Brown take shots away from Tatum. It's an either or. A lot of times it was an either or type of game. If he had 11 points, Brown would have went off, and if Brown would have had a bad game, Tatum would have went off. And I can't see a successful duo doing that.
Right.
That type of way to win. It's because now you could just lock in on them. They stars take themselves out the game. The team shouldn't be able to take you out your game, and it
I mean,
happens a lot.
GM Stevens,
Uh,
he added some players around him to avoid all that. Yeah, with Gallo and Malcolm Brogdon. I don't think with Gallo, Malcolm Brogdon, and I don't think with they gonna have those issues. I think if anything, the only reason that they do fall would be injury. Honestly,
You're going like low and high, don't?
my bad. Now I was saying the only reason I think that they will have any issues of falling will be injury, and probably some locker room stuff with Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon.
I think they feel like they all deserve to take the last shot. There's no doubt in my mind. That's the thing. You have to separate that. It's not successful. Even with LeBron and Kyrie, we knew who was touching the ball last, and they were okay with that. But in Boston, it's like
who was it? Who's touching the ball last?
LeBron. Kyrie, I know Kyrie wanted to, but
Kyrie
knew
wasn't the closer.
the ball was in LeBron's hands. Whether he gave it to him, whether he gave it to him or not. I said who got the ball last? Who get the ball in the last seconds to make the decision whether you're going to get it or not? That's what I meant.
He was a closer, boy.
Yeah, but who got that assist off of him?
Oh my, nobody, because he took like
Nobody. Yeah, he dribbled with a side step,
Okay.
took a side step 3.
Oh man, hey, yo,
Talking
Chris.
about one shot.
Oh no,
It was in the closer.
a lot of shots. That's why LeBron want him in LA right now, right? That's why he want him in LA. Darvin Ham want him in LA.
He's 37.
Darvin Ham want him in LA.
37.
Let's talk about the Lakers' new offense.
Ooh.
Talk about the Lakers' new offense. But let lead us off here, Chris. Lead us off here. Tell us about this.
I like it to a certain extent.
What you like? Tell the people what's the offense? What's the new offense?
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
Can I talk? So I like it again to a certain extent because they're saying that the offense is going to be ran through Anthony Davis. I like it because I feel like Anthony Davis needs to take that next leap and be that guy for the Lakers. LeBron is getting older. AD is still younger. He has to put together a season that of pure dominance and play at that MVP level.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about it is how much can we count on AD to be available this year?
Right.
You know, that's just his MO. You know, aka AD Anthony Davis, aka street clothes. Like how can we try to run a consistent offense through someone who's probably not going to be there 50% of the year?
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
so I just feel like that's it's kind of hard to do that. So
Right.
I like it, but I don't like it. If
Agree.
AD is going to be healthy and be there all year round,
Yeah.
I love it. I think it'll be great. I don't know, but what you think, Henny?
I feel like it's going to be the same situation, just like the Mavs. When you designate who your offense go through, you run it so long, then they happen to get injured. Now you shuffling around trying to figure out your offense. Now that you got games where somebody has 30, games where another person has 30, but this is a LeBron team, so I had dreaded the day that he has to play the second fiddle, but if anybody's
Don't
gonna be a
happen.
second fiddle, if anybody's gonna be a second fiddle, might as well have it to be LeBron. I think it's perfect. I rather keep LeBron healthy than AD.
He played second fiddle to D Wade like once. Whatever. Yeah, keep going.
What you think, Tom? What you think?
How long has Devin Ham been the coach?
5 seconds.
He may be the coach for 10 seconds if he continues with this whole offense. Listen,
Clip.
this is
Clip.
any team with LeBron James on
Oh
it
my God!
is a
Clip
LeBron
that.
James offense. There is no new offense. Like none of that exists. It's a LeBron James offense. It will always be a LeBron James offense if you want to win. And that's just what it is. I think this is just more of a coach trying to say the right things. It ain't gonna happen like that. I promise.
It's funny. That's so funny.
I don't think AD could be MVP this season if he's the number one option.
I'm not agreeing with nothing Perk say. I don't. No. No.
Right.
Because of health reasons for me. Because of health reasons for me. Again, yeah. I feel like does AD have the abilities to be an MVP? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's just not healthy. He's not available. Like you got to be available to be MVP, and AD has not put together a season of being available.
It's so hard to say if he's going to be available because he plays loose, and that's and he still gets injured. If he played like Giannis, he would get one dunk and be done for the season. Like he just made of glass. It's
every time he falls, you just hold your breath.
Yeah, it's so scary. If I was them, if I was the Lakers, I would entertain some AD calls. I wouldn't mind entertaining some AD calls.
Who would you trade AD for?
Cat.
All right. Nah, I won't trade Cat.
I mean, come on. Let's have fun right now. Let's have fun. AD, will you put your GM hat on, bro? You always do that. GM Pelinka. Where you trading?
That's a good question.
Boston for Jaylen Brown?
No. I feel like you gotta replace AD.
I'm calling
Tone.
I'm gonna call Brooklyn and ask them for KD. KD's value is gonna be down by the time mid-season, January, December. His value will be down. I'll send you 80 for KD straight up.
Straight up?
No, that's not happening.
Yo, this guy's
that's not happening.
Okay.
Not happening.
That is not happening.
You gotta send me something. You got better bring LeBron with you.
You could tell how Tone does
a realistic trade for AD. I mean, if I was them, I would ask for Kyrie. That's a more even trade straight up because Kyrie got 1 year left on his contract. I believe AD has 1 year as well, or 2 years. Maybe the same. I'm not sure. I gotta look at his contract, but they both don't play. So injuries, religious reasons, whatever. So
Religious reasons.
it's an even trade in my opinion.
I'm going after Cat.
Going after Cat.
Yep. I'm going after Cat. This is me.
LeBron don't want to play with Cat.
I gotta get dynamic. I gotta get dynamic scoring from a dude if I'm gonna take away that defense. Like AD still played defense and Cat plays 0 defense. They had to give up their whole future just to get some defense.
Cat really don't play defense.
I can't. He's not a dynamic scorer enough for me to say, okay, I'm a lose some defense just to trade for the same offense. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I will probably.
Cat plays, yeah. I was about to say that Cat plays.
I was about to say
you get help.
When AD don't play, that's no defense.
Cat does play. Cat do play.
He still get more blocks than Cat right there on the bench.
I'll probably send him to like. Probably go ask for. I don't know.
Like who is hard? Like
Dame?
80s 8 Dame.
Your top 75 player, you got to trade him for.
It's tough.
I think everyone.
I would do that too.
I think everybody in the world know he shouldn't be top 75. But you really wouldn't trade KD for AD?
No.
If I'm
Why
the
not?
Lakers,
From the Lakers,
Lakers, it's one side. I'm saying like that trade's not even.
Nah, it's not even.
Oh,
It's
Not even at all.
The reason I say that is because the best price or the best deal we heard of was the Celtics trade. By December, that trade is going to be less than that because his value is probably only going to go down because everyone knows he doesn't want to be there. So they're just going to be throwing whatever, especially if he's not playing. If he's not playing.
No, he said he's going to play. He said he's going to play. But his effort, I don't know. And you know,
if he don't play, okay, cool.
4 years left on the deal.
I wanted to add that it's funny how KD's teams that he wanted to be traded for are the 76ers and yeah, these guys are top 2.
He want an easier route. I mean, it is what it is. That's clearly what it is. Is
tough. My favorite player would never.
But what if it's probably like, you know, I'm ignoring him. What if it's more of KD is more of I made a bad decision. I want to go somewhere else now.
Who, KD?
Yeah.
He gets the grace of getting to pick where he wants to go because he's KD. But I don't think they'll send him somewhere he doesn't want to go because
he gets to choose, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out.
Why do you get to choose? You let him choose?
Because he's KD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does
you
that
let
mean,
him
though?
choose?
Yeah.
No.
Like let's break that down.
You're not letting him
What does
choose?
being KD
No.
mean?
No, I'm not letting him choose.
Like,
You're choosing
I'm
to
not
leave my
letting.
franchise.
I'm not letting him
you
choose.
You want to get traded? I got something for you. You gonna get traded, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
To the Mad Ants.
And that's why that's why the trade wouldn't be valid because they give places to where they want to go because they see themselves there for a while. So that entices the trade even more. Oh, the player wants to be here. If he don't want to be here, what am I giving you all these pieces for? Now I'm gonna send you 2 role players and a second round because KD doesn't want to play there.
What is the KD gonna do? Is he gonna sit out?
No,
then
he's gonna play.
Get traded and then sit out
again. His value goes down when he says he doesn't want to be there.
His value goes down.
That's his fault.
And listen, if I'm
you're
the
not
Hornets,
going to get nothing. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm
he
the
doesn't want to
Hornets,
be there. The Hornets?
I'm one of these giving everything.
You low.
I said if I'm one of these teams, I'm giving everything. Everything.
No,
one of these tier 3 teams.
No, knowing he doesn't want to be here, I'm not giving him everything. That's crazy.
What is he gonna do?
It hurts the franchise that he gets.
No, he plays.
What is he going to do?
He plays for
not
2
play,
years, and I gave up 6 first-round picks and players.
you had Kevin Durant in your building. He's gonna make you a playoff team. You win 45 games with Kevin Durant and 4 other players. Period.
Us.
But what about his effort?
Us.
His effort is going to be low because he doesn't want to be
No,
there.
he's not. It's Kevin Durant. He don't play. He's not LeBron. He don't take games off or plays off.
LeBron, listen. Let's be respectful. LeBron
Right.
wins.
I'm
LeBron
just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
But he don't
LeBron
take. He loves playing basketball. He's gonna play at his best. He's not gonna be.
But he loses. This is
It
why I
doesn't
keep
guarantee
saying
him to
this.
win,
Like,
'cause
let's
when
get
you-
away from
When you trade him,
Let's get away from
there's
this
all
whole
your
KD
assets,
thing.
and he doesn't want to be there. I'm not
Right.
giving you everything.
What you saying, Tone?
Yeah. Like we gotta start treating these players like who they really are. Like he has name recognition. His name is KD. We know how prolific of a scorer he is, but he's not winning. Period. The only time he won was when he played with Steph Curry. And that's a fact. He doesn't win. So when we compare him with guys like LeBron and LeBron wins no matter where you put him. KD's we say top 10 player ever. And he can't figure out how to win. He's asking a billionaire owner, yo, fire your entire staff because I'm not happy. You sound crazy.
That's true.
Like, what are we talking about?
And he's lucky. He's
Get him
lucky
outta
he gets to
here.
pick where he wants to be.
Oh, all right. So
Because that's
can I ask a
that's the
question?
only way. That's the only way they could get what they want.
How y'all felt about when y'all watched the Last Dance about them not wanting to keep Phil?
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
It's stupid.
so they didn't want to keep Phil, right?
Mm.
Phil, I was Phil last year, but if they listen to Jordan, Phil, Jordan stays, right? And then it's not the Last Dance. So do you feel like great players? I just say that to say, do you feel like great players should have some kind of autonomy, make decisions like that? All right, because you can say the same thing about LeBron, right? You can be like,
you earn it.
don't listen to LeBron, right? But if you listen to LeBron, he wins, right? So maybe KD know what he's talking about. Maybe KD know that.
I agree with what Henny just said. You got to earn it. If you look at the Last Dance, they were coming off of 2 NBA championships, so
and he didn't get it.
Jordan's not trying to mess something up that they're already doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're coming off 2 back-to-back championships. Jordan's still playing at an MVP level. They are winning. They are still dominating the NBA. Why change that? Right?
Right.
And
on the other side, I mean, you could kind of say the same thing. I think they're losing, and Kevin Durant wants to change because that will help them to win.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying with it. Like if he's playing, he knows Steve Nash is trash. Bro, they were saying that Kyrie Irving was holding practice after Steve Nash held practice.
Yeah, that's OD.
What?
And I also felt like Steve Nash got completely outcoached in that Celtics series.
Completely.
Yeah, he had KD doing everything, rebounding, playing point guard, playing coach, everything.
Udoka was like, Udoka was like, you know, he probably
he knew. He
was on the staff. He's like,
yeah, he knew.
How you got this guy coaching in front of me? Like I'm on a bench, and you got him coaching in front of me. That's crazy. I'm going to the Boston Celtics and showing y'all what we're gonna do.
Right.
Crazy too. That video that KD was saying the Boston Celtics gonna get this work this year. Ain't age well.
Yeah, definitely.
Well.
We know how to guard you. We know how to guard Patty. They sure did. They sure did. That's funny.
Not age at all.
All in all, KD deserves to pick where he goes because it helps both parties. He gets a destination that he can see him staying if he doesn't leave.
Not picking. I'm Joe Tsai. I'm sending you anywhere that I see fit.
But look, you're not going to get value because they know he doesn't want to be there. That's the thing. You have to see it from the business side. You're not going to get the same grace that you're getting from Boston.
I was
going to get from a team that he doesn't want to be at.
At this point, players clearly could say they want to stay anywhere. KD said he wanted to be in Brooklyn. He came to Brooklyn. He handpicked the coach. Now all of a sudden you don't want the coach no more. You want out. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So players can say anything.
Who knows whose camp leaked that KD wants to go to the 76ers, KD wants to go to Boston, or KD doesn't like the coach. Who knows whose narrative that picks?
Kyrie's comfortable, they said.
Kyrie could have leaked that. He's the one holding practices. Who says his camp didn't leak that?
The cool thing is the Nets have him for 4 years regardless. There's
regardless.
So they could just keep him.
They could just keep him.
Even attempt to trade him.
Right, and get rid of Nash. And I don't think it hurts to get rid of Nash. I don't think Nash is a good coach, and it showed. It showed when somebody you hired as your assistant out coached you. Like, that's disgusting.
So who do you replace him with?
Man, the list is.
Who do you replace next? I know who Tony gonna say.
You know who I like? Mike
D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni.
Listen, Mike D'Antoni only knows how to win.
That's all he knows how to do. Hold on, time out. Mike D'Antoni is a winner, but Kevin Durant isn't.
No.
Mike D'Antoni, every team that he's ever coached, they've had winning records.
He's never got out coached.
Oh my god!
I think his team just didn't sustain, but he never got out coached.
Yo, Chris, do you hear these guys?
I know what you're about to say.
Yo, they in the corner and can't box himself out.
Can we
right
agree
now.
with this? Mike D'Antoni is the reason that we all like basketball the way it's being played now.
That's
Pioneer.
Two things.
Pioneer.
That's very true.
I'm just saying, you don't think KD?
He wins.
Oh, so KD wins. You gonna go back on it? You changing that, or you gonna
no? KD doesn't win. That's what I just said to you. KD doesn't win. Tell me where he wins. He's only won when he was with Steph Curry, who's a winner. Clearly.
So, okay. Y'all gonna let him get away with that? Because he's calling a coach. He's calling a coach. He's calling a coach who doesn't have any rings a winner. A player who has 2 rings, not a winner. How does that make sense?
Rings don't. Rings.
Golden State. They always
matters
separate Golden State and KD. They always do that.
OKC had winning seasons all the time. OKC was in the playoff every year.
But he didn't win a ring.
Oh, but you just said the ring argument is not. You just nullified the ring argument.
Being in the playoffs is Donovan Mitchell's in the playoffs every year.
What does that mean? Is he a winner?
Is he the same as KD? Is he the same as KD?
He isn't. He don't got 2 finals MVP.
KD's gotten to the finals without Golden State.
Without exactly.
Who he lost to?
Look at his face.
Oh yeah.
He wait.
Yes.
He wait.
Look at
LeBron. Lost to
because it's
LeBron.
LeBron.
Bro, it's cool, bro.
He Wade and
it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Separate bums from the team.
KD don't get to make decisions, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All right, cool. That's fine.
He deserves it. I think KD deserves it, man. You
guys are crazy. All right, man. You just tuned in to the Eyes on Podium podcast. I need you guys to tune in every 2 times a week. We here. This is episode 8.
8.
We lit.
Is it backwards?
What backwards?
Just get a new sign, bro.
No.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's mirrored. That's why. It's mirrored.
Hey, make sure y'all share, comment, subscribe. We here with it. Listen to our intro music.
Sir. This is the Kobe episode.
Theme music. We here with it.
I go charm my ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gonna be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them.